Alright. Hey, happy Friday. I'm Izzy. And I do Fridays. This week's theme is childhood stories, I know. And I have a few, but I can't guarantee that they're completely funny. But I'll just start. So, when I turned 5, my mom decided that she would take me to Disney World, because I love Disney World, and we live close to Disney World-ish. But anyway, we went to Disney World, and we went to Epcot, and we were playing around at like one of those little water things that they have at Epcot. I was in my bathing suit, my cute little 5-year-old self, and I'm running around, and we are in one of the buildings at Epcot, and my mom has like all our stuff, and she's like sitting down somewhere, and I think I like went to the bathroom or something stupid. And so I'm running to go back to her, and she's just like, "Oh, here, Isabel, throw this thing away." And I go to the nearest trash can I can find, and I heard people like around, but I wasn't really paying attention. I'm a very aloof child. But I go to throw it in this trash can, and all of a sudden it moves. I'm like, what's going on here? And I'm in my cute little bathing suit and whatever. I just went in the water, and this trash can is moving towards me, and it's saying, in the creepiest voice physically possible, "I can see your belly button. I can see your belly button." And it has scarred me. It has scarred me for my life because I ran away screaming from that trash can. There was a guy up on like the second floor watching from a window, and he just sits there with like a remote controller, and he talks into the microphone, whatever, and he gets to be all cool and stuff. And it just scared the living crap out of my 5-year-old self. But I know you guys will get a kick out of that, so there you go. Also, as a child, I was known for being an escape artist. When I was a baby, those mesh playpen cribs, I would somehow find a way to rip holes in them and escape. So my parents started patching them up with duct tape and whatever, and I still kept on getting out and whatever. And as I grew older, I kept on escaping from larger and larger things. In this room right here, I've grown up in this house all my life, I have my door. And my door is kind of a weird thing because it hasn't always been a normal door like this. There was a point in time where it was cut in half so that the top half would be open. My parents could see inside, and little me would be doing whatever, and I'd be safe, and I wouldn't escape. But they underestimated my power. I pushed the bed all the way up against... I used to push my bed, which would be over here, where it is now. But I had like this tiny metal frame bed, and I would push it up against the door, and I would pile up all my stuff on the bed, and I would escape. I would jump over the door, and I'd be running around the house. And so eventually my parents had to actually chain my bed to the wall because of all the crazy stuff I did. And after that I just kind of tried piling up pillows and comforters and whatever I could find to get over this wall. That might have to, that escapism thing might have in part have been like inspired by my oldest brother who locked me in my room when I was a child when I needed to use the restroom. That was another scarring experience. But I know everyone loves my scarring experiences. So, yeah. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Okay. somewhere in my childhood I became very lonely, and I don't know why, but I became a very lonely child. And what happened was, without me actually knowing what it was, before I even knew what I was doing, I'd actually accidentally written a fan fiction in my head. And somewhere in that twisted, cruel fan fiction, I had married Knuckles the Echidna. And I know Aaron mentioned that, but I need to accept this myself, that it happened in my head. So, yeah, we might end up hearing more about this with all the ideas that we're coming up with, but that's it for this week. Have a good weekend.